Hi everyone, welcome back. Today's video is about how the polarimeter works. Polarimetry is one of those MCAT topics that maybe looks easy until the question asks you to connect chirality, rotation, and specific rotation all in one step. In this video, we break down exactly how the polarimeter works so you can solve these questions quickly and confidently. So let's get right to it. Polarimeter is an instrument used to measure the optical rotation of plane polarized light. Optically active substances like chiral compounds rotate plane polarized light. This rotation is unique to specific compounds and play an important role in chemistry. Therefore, polarimeters are used to determine concentration, purity, and specific rotation of chiral compounds. So, how does a polarimeter work? A polarimeter works through several key steps. It begins with a light source that emits unpolarized light. For example, a light bulb emits unpolarized light. Unpolarized light contains waves vibrating in all different directions. This light then passes through a polarizer. A polarizer essentially filters out all wavelengths of light except for those vibrating in a single plane. This produces plane polarized light. Next, the plane polarized light passes through a sample cell containing the substance that is being tested. If the substance is optically active, it will rotate the plane polarized light. If the light is rotated clockwise, the compound is labeled with a positive plus sign and is called dextrorotatory. If the light is rotated counterclockwise, it is labeled with a negative sign, so a minus sign, and it is called levorotatory. After passing through the sample, the rotated light enters an analyzer. The analyzer is mounted on a rotating platform, allowing it to be turned around its axis. By rotating the analyzer, its alignment can be adjusted relative to the incoming polarized light. Behind the analyzer is a light sensor. This detects the intensity of the transmitted light. The angle at which the maximum transmission occurs is measured. This is recorded as the observed rotation of the plane polarized light. The observed rotation, along with the concentration of the sample and the path length of the sample cell, is used to calculate the specific rotation of the substance. Specific rotation is a standardized value that represents the optical activity of a substance. It's calculated using the observed rotation, which is denoted by alpha, concentration, which is denoted by lowercase c, and path length, which is denoted by lowercase l. Because it's standardized, specific rotation allows scientists to compare different optically active substances. It's also used to identify and characterize chiral compounds. And that concludes this video. I hope this was helpful for you. If it was, please subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Bye!